I went on a trip with my girlfriend. The trip was supposed to be romantic, me and Maya. We had been dating for about a year. I wanted to do something special for her, something quiet. So we found a cabin near Shawnee National Forest in Illinois, just outside a small town called Anna. The place looked cute online. It had old school charm, hiking trails, and good food. But we should have looked deeper. From the moment we got to town, people stared at Maya like she was a circus act. She's black, I'm mixed, and I usually pass as white. But when we were together, people noticed. The diner we stopped at was the first red flag. Our waitress avoided eye contact. Everyone else looked like they were trying not to. It felt like being watched through a two-way mirror. Later at a gas station, the cashier handed me a receipt and whispered, "Don't stay out late. Not around here." She said it fast like she wasn't supposed to warn us. That night, we sat on the porch of the cabin. The sun had just dipped, and there was this heavy silence, and it wasn't peaceful, just off. I asked Maya if she was okay. She didn't even look at me when she answered me. She said, "We need to leave tomorrow." So I didn't argue. But we needed snacks, so we made a real quick drive back in town. That's when I noticed the sign near the edge of the trees. It was rusted and weather-worn. It was hidden behind some brush, but still visible. It says, "Anna welcomes you. Ain't no N-words allowed." I stopped breathing. I didn't tell Maya. I didn't want to scare her, actually. So inside the store, we grabbed what we needed fast. There was a man in the corner sitting still as a statue. He never spoke. He just watched as we left. I saw him follow us out, and that was the first time he moved. Then I noticed a car parked beside ours. It was an old Crown Vic with tinted windows, with the motor idling. We got in the car and we drove away. The Crown Vic pulled out right behind us. Then another truck turned onto the same road. There was no headlights, no passing, just following us. The road back to the cabin was pitch black. We also didn't have any cell phone service, just trees and gravel. So I took a hard turn down the side trail. I didn't even know where it led. So for about 10 minutes, I drove blind, waiting for a crash, a deer, something to happen. Eventually, we saw the headlights vanish behind us. We didn't sleep that night. Maya held a knife from the kitchen the entire time. Around 4 a.m., we heard footsteps outside. Then we heard the doorknob jiggling as if someone was trying to get into our room, but real sneaky like. There was no knock, no lights, just slow crunching of the gravel. And then there was a whisper, but I couldn't hear them. I still don't know what they said. But it was right outside the bedroom door, just whispering. We left before dawn. No refunds, no breakfast, we just drove. When I got back home, I looked up that town, and it turns out that Anna, which is spelled A-N-N-A, has long been said to stand for Ain't No N-Words Allowed. And it wasn't a rumor, it wasn't even a joke, it was a warning. If you're listening to this, just don't go into that town.